Welcome to Thoroughbred Racing action on this Thursday afternoon at Gulfstream Park. We've got 8 races on the card. We'll send it upstairs to Pete Aiello with the scratches in the track conditions.
It's starting to warm up here in Hallandale Beach with temperatures reaching the mid-80s, partly cloudy skies. The main track is fast. The Tapeta track is fast. The turf course firm. In race 1, there are no changes. Racing at Gulfstream. Breaking outward at the start was Goddess Solteria. Good start for Kodamiya and his choice. The first two to begin from their outside draws. Wandering way out to the center is Royal Prado. Sliding through toward the inside is CC Girl. She'll land a third spot here as Kodamiya is working way out the center. Out of the chute onto the main track, it's Kodamiya. In front narrowly from his choice, who's alongside in second. A gap of 2 to CC Girl, who moves up with an inside lane into third. From Goddess Solteria and Princess Claudia, fourth and fifth. At the rail, that's Kathy's Love Song. Then back to Royal Prado, and Gwenny the Butcher is last. So tons of room inside for CC Girl, who punches through under Paco Lopez to take the advantage of a length and a quarter. Kodamiya is back to second. Toward the outside, that's his choice. Toward the inside to Goddess Solteria. On from fifth, Princess Claudia begins to run home a touch. 5 ahead of Royal Prado, then Kathy's Love Song and Gwenny the Butcher. Around the far turn, 3/8 of a mile to go. They went 47-3 for the opening half mile. This leader, CC Girl, tries to stretch him out. They're all working hard behind her. She leads by a length and a half with 5/16 to go. His choice is second, back to third. That's Kodamiya. On from fourth, Princess Claudia. A quarter of a mile remains. Confident Paco handling for CC Girl, who turns in on top. 3/4, 1:14-2. CC Girl asked to go to work a touch now. It's Princess Claudia is a stretch danger down the center. She's closing good ground. They come past the 8th pole. Here comes Princess Claudia, who blows right by CC Girl, who had nothing extra to offer. At 7-5, it's Rajiv Mirage for Antonio Sato, the Thursday opener, to Princess Claudia by 3 in the end. CC Girl was second, a gap of 7 to Royal Prado, who was up for third, and 1:42 flat. And they're off. Slow break for Breakout. Quick break for the Drink and Wink, who heads right off for the early advantage from Caratan, who races into second. The Mar is an early third. Jack Kerouac getting over from the outside draw. Media Sensation holds down the rail. Then it's 4 Top in front of West Side Tide. Down at the inside, Never Say Never is third last. Second last in the 2-path is Freakazoid. Last of all, after a slow start, is Breakout. In the run around the first turn, Drink and Wink through a 24-2 opening quarter heads to the backstretch on top 3 parts of a length. Carrington is there second from Jack Kerouac in third. The Mars between horses, Media Sensation getting a good trip down at the inside. Followed by the favorite 4 Top, who's watching Media Sensation's actions. Meanwhile, Husbands is deciding on a mid-race course of action for Breakout, who improves inside of 4 Top. Shuffled to the back, West Side Tide with Freakazoid just ahead of him. They went 49-2 for a half-mile speed. They swing now to the far turn, and the leader is Drink and Wink. He has to go to work now as he has a host of pursuers. From the outside, Never Say Never. In between horses, Carrington. Breakout made a big move to get into fourth. He still needs racing room. Media Sensation is alongside him. Then Jack Kerouac, 4 Top, is trying to find racing room as they run to the top of the stretch. They're a quarter of a mile from home. They went 3/4 in 1:12-4. It's long shot Carrington who comes away with the lead. Breakout trying to get out. He's loose now with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Media Sensation moves with him. Breakout and Media Sensation. Breakout just in front. Media Sensation down the center. Late run. West Side Tide. Breakout almost home. Breakout. That was a great ride from Micah Husbands. Breakout gets the job done from West Side Tide second in 1:35-2.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Our Money Moves gets the first call and goes looking for a clear lead from between horses Eastern Extension, and up on the outside, Reverend Moon's on the go. Away fourth is Live to Ride. Down at the inside, Valid Sense and Gold Cats, the early trailer. They chase Paco and Our Money Moves to the far turn. It's Our Money Moves on top 3 parts of a length. Reverend Moon is now going after the leader in second. They've gone 2.5 ahead of Eastern Extension, who's now racing in third. Valid Sense moves up on the outside of Live to Ride, and Gold Cats is last. Around the far turn they go. The opening quarter was just 22-3. Pretty easy time of it for Our Money Moves, who goes to the top of the stretch on top from a working harder Reverend Moon in second. 3 back to Live to Ride together with Eastern Extension, and they're on their way home. Confident handling for Our Money Moves. He's a 1/4 mile out and 2 on top. Reverend Moon is flat to the boards. His bit is stalled. Eastern Extension down the stand side with 1/8 mile to go. Our Money Moves still finding plenty here. Just too soft an opening quarter. Our Money Moves is clear. The battle's for second. Live to Ride into second. Our Money Moves in front. Live to Ride second. Eastern Extension third. Reverend Moon fourth. Then Valid Sense in 104 and 4. And they're off. Toward the inside, Nablina gets the first call. Long Gone Sally emerges from out of the crowd to shove a half length in front. From Blonde Jack, who's ridden up on the outside. Farther out, Wiggle and Wine, the favorite second and third early. Nablina is now racing in fourth, followed by Garuda. Out the back, Para Siempre. To the far turn they go. Long Gone Sally leads 3 parts of a length over Wiggle and Wine second. Blonde Jack is now third, a length better than Garuda. Nablina gets shuffled back a spot. She's back to second last, 3 lengths off the lead. And the one not keeping up is Para Siempre. They're a 1/4 mile from home, and Wiggle and Wine going after Long Gone Sally. Trying to tip and roll from third is Blonde Jack. That'll send Garuda 4 wide. Nablina tries to get lucky toward the rail. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Long Gone Sally and Wiggle and Wine. They spar with 1/8 mile to go. Wiggle and Wine shoves ahead in front. Long Gone Sally's bid is stalled. Garuda and Blonde Jack still closing. 16th to go. Blonde Jack, Garuda. They try to reach Wiggle and Wine, who's shortening up. Wiggle and Wine from between Blonde Jack. Wiggle and Wine held on. Wiggle and Wine beat Blonde Jack with Garuda third at 57 and 3.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter,
You've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
Off in the Preakness. Espinoza with a lead by 6.
On the outside, they go on down to the finish. Affirmed and Ollie Dart. Here's the finish.
Blue sky dive! Oil Orbit is a rocket now.
She simply hooked off and beyond them.
Photo finish!
And they're off. From the inside, Bedrock Birdie gets the first call. From between horses, Rachel Song is offensive-minded, and Boston Rose won't be far away. Away fourth is Sleepwalker, outside Temple City Taboo. Then Exclusive Champion third last. Down at the rail, Gigi's World is second last. The early trailer is My Blessing. In the run around the first turn, it's a headstrong Rachel Song who's on top for Harmeal. Up on the outside, Temple City Taboo moves into second. Back to third is Boston Rose from Exclusive Champion, who's racing in fourth. At the rail, it's Bedrock Birdie, and from between horses, Sleepwalker. Second last is My Blessing, and the trailer now is Gigi's World. Quarter complete, 24 seconds flat, Temple City Taboo. Not happy with the tempo and goes up to Badger Rachel Song for the advantage. That's good news for Boston Rose, who's a chilly third, followed at the inside by Sleepwalker, trying to move throughout the rail, Bedrock Birdie, but she's in tight. Out in the center, that's a move from Exclusive Champion. Then back to the inside, Gigi's World, and the trailer is My Blessing. 8 of them separated by 10 lengths as Rachel Song tries to kick away. 48 seconds for a half-mile speed. Rachel Song leads by 2. Boston Rose in second. 2.5 more to Sleepwalker, who's now third. Bedrock Birdie is fourth. They start to string out. The two favorites are 1-2, 3/4, 112 flat. The leader, Rachel Song, by a length and a half. From the outside, Boston Rose takes aim second. 4 back to Sleepwalker, then Bedrock Birdie and Gigi's World. They're on their way home. Armio needs another gear from Rachel Song. She's an eighth of a mile out and still holding a clear lead. Boston Rose got within about a length, and that was as far as she got, as the leader, Rachel Song, had something in reserve. 8-5 the price. It's Rachel Song who's in front. 2.5 better at the wire than Boston Rose, who held second, from Gigi's World third. Sleepwalker fourth. Ian 143 and 4. They're off. In the middle, it's Air Invasion who gets the first call and goes looking for the early lead. From the outside, Remerton away with speed, and Get Ready to Rock is down at the inside. Jerry's Turn is a bit keen in the purple colors, racing in fourth. The early trailer is the race favorite Breakwater. They complete the first eighth of a mile behind Air Invasion. Luca Panici and Air Invasion carve out the numbers. They lead by a length over Remerton, who's in a flanking position in second. Get Ready to Rock is the big price in the field, is third at the inside, with Jerry's Turn a keen fourth, and the trailer is Breakwater. Opening quarter, dawdling 25-3. There's no speed on here, and with his ears up, Air Invasion settles into a nice rhythm on the top end. He leads 3 parts of length. Remerton with some token pace pressure in second from Jerry's Turn, who's third. Get Ready to Rock is in the yellow colors, fourth at the inside. And Edgar Zayas decides to guide Breakwater to the center of the racetrack. He has about 4 lengths to make up with half a mile to go. The opening half mile picked up a touch. They went the half in 50 seconds flat, and they swing to the far turn. Air Invasion tries to dial it up from the front. He leads by a length over Remerton in second. Jerry's Turn just had his hand forced by Breakwater, who bit it up on his outside. Dropping to last is Get Ready to Rock. They round the far turn. Air Invasion's under pressure. Jerry's Turn is not, and here he comes. He's up on the outside now, 3 wide to challenge. In between horses, Remerton needs to do a touch better than that, but he's still in the fight here. 2.5 to Breakwater. He does need to do better, and they're off the turn. They're in the drive. Emboldened by the challenge on either side, it's Remerton who's up to challenge for control toward the inside. Air Invasion down the center. Jerry's Turn is flattening out. Farther out in Breakwater. Final 16th of a mile. Now it's Air Invasion's turn to pin his ears. Air Invasion, Remerton, nip and tuck. Remerton gets the final call. Remerton from Air Invasion, 2 game efforts on the top end, with Get Ready to Rock third in 142 and 3. And they're off. Not an especially good start for Joey Muscles, and checked hard at the break was Matty Goal. Good start from the outside for Gianluca Be Lucky, who heads off for the early lead, challenged by Roar of the Beast and Helicon. Moving into fourth is Latch the Hatch. Down at the inside, Expect the Best comes away in fifth, about 5 lengths from the speed. Matty Goal rushes to catch up after a less than stellar start. The same could be said for Joey Muscles. He improves with an inside lane. They run to the half-mile point. The opening quarter was a quick one, 22 seconds flat. They're almost 3 in line. Nearest the inside, Helicon leads by a neck from Roar of the Beast in second. Gianluca Be Lucky a 3-wide third. Latch the Hatch improves to take fourth, while under chilly handling, Joey Muscles is up to fifth. Dropping back is Expect the Best, and the trailer is Matty Goal. They speed around the far turn. They have less than 5/16 to run now. Helicon, the leader, through a 45 1/2 mile. Coming off the inside, Latch the Hatch into the clear for a 3-wide bid. Roar of the Beast is between horses. Morelos sends Joey Muscles 4 wide. Matty Goal with an inside lane. He's running home too, Matty Goal. He needs a little racing room. They move to the top of the stretch. They're almost 5 in line. Latch the Hatch comes away with the lead. Matty Goal didn't get through. Joey Muscles is loose down the center. Final 1/8 of a mile, and here's Joey Muscles surging forward under Jose Morelos to take over the lead. Latch the Hatch is fighting hard, but he's back to second. Joey Muscles has the lead. Joey Muscles to win the Thursday feature by a 1.25 lengths. Latch the Hatch was second. It's close for third. Matty Goal's in a picture with Expect the Best. Then Roar of the Beast in 1:24 and 4. They're off. In the middle, Catch a Tiger gets the first call and goes looking for the early lead. Sent with him is Into You away in second. Up on the outside, Roscoe Pine. And from the middle, Adventurous Spirit won't be far away. On his outside is the race favorite, Goes the Clown. Saving ground, Extreme Access to race second last. In the early trailers, the late running War Officer. It's an easy lead for Edwin Gonzalez and Catch a Tiger, off the lead now by almost 3. Adventurous Spirit is second, from Into You in third. The race favorite is Goes the Clown. He's in the red cap outside in fourth. At the inside goes Extreme Access. He's third last. Roscoe Pine is second last, and War Officer is last of the 7. The quarter speed was 23 and 4. Less than 5 furlongs to run in the race, and it's Catch a Tiger loose up top to lead by 2.5. Second at the inside is Into You. Alongside him is Adventurous Spirit, and out in the middle goes the Clown. 2 back to Roscoe Pine, who bids up outside of Extreme Access, and still at the back is War Officer. They went to half in 46 and 3 with 3 furlongs to go. Can they catch a Tiger? Catch a Tiger leads by a 1.5 lengths from Goes the Clown second, at the rail Into You third. In the middle, Adventurous Spirit. 2 back to the outside. Extreme Access kicks out for a run. War Officer's got some run, but he's got no place to go. 3/4, 9 and 4. Catch a Tiger turns in. War Officer rides the rail, and now he has a seam, and he's charging to challenge. 1/8 of a mile to go, and here's War Officer with an inside lane. Reaching Catch a Tiger at the 16th pole. War Officer rides the rail to a 7-2 victory. He wins by 3 in the end, from Catch a Tiger second, Into You third. Extreme Access is fourth, and Goes the Clown to complete your high five in 1:33 and 2.
That wraps up Thursday racing action here at Gulfstream Park. When we're back with you tomorrow, we'll kick off the Friday weekend of racing. We'll see you out here.